Imagine waking up one morning to find that half your body is no longer flesh, but filled with metal and circuits. You're not moving by your own will, but by the command of some unknown force. Is this a movie? No. The world is heading straight toward this reality. Some of the world's top scientists and military organizations are secretly working on a technology that can completely transform humans into robots. You've probably heard the name, Transhumanism. Its goal, to remove human limitations, but hidden behind it is a terrifying agenda. Some call it progress for the future, others say. It's the first step toward the destruction of human existence. The question is just one. Will we remain humans or become perfect robot soldiers created by the government? Today, we'll learn about that secret project, which started in secrecy but could end with the freedom of all humanity. Part 2. What is transhumanism really? 400 words. Transhumanism. The name might sound like a sci-fi movie plot, but in reality, it's a philosophy and science where efforts are underway to upgrade the human body through technology. In other words, humans will no longer be just humans. They will become human-machine hybrids, or cyborgs. The idea originated from a group of futurists and technologists who believe that human limitations, diseases, aging, even death can be defeated through technology. They say, if we can implant a chip in the brain to read thoughts, attach sensors to the eyes to see infrared, and give artificial power to muscles, then humans will reach the next stage of their true evolution. But the terrifying part is right here. This concept is now being most aggressively used by military and intelligence agencies. The United States DARPA has already developed a brain-computer interface, BCI, that can transmit soldiers' thoughts directly to computers. With this technology, they can analyze enemy movements in advance or control robots and drones on the battlefield just with their minds. On the other hand, China is secretly running the Super Soldier Project, where bionics implants, artificial eyes, and powerful exoskeleton suits are being fitted into soldiers' bodies. Their goal? To create a human force that can fight for 24 hours without fatigue. Russia is not behind either. They are running a program called Future Warrior 2050, where nanochips are being injected into human blood to enhance sensory abilities. But the question arises, is all this development a blessing or a curse for humanity? Because if governments, corporations, or artificial intelligence can access the human brain, will free thought even survive? Many experts say, transhumanism is actually the beginning of a new era of slavery, where humans will live, but without their own will. Part 3. Hidden agendas and the terrifying side of the future. 500 words. From the outside, everything sounds beautiful. Human advancement, a disease-free future, an intelligent generation. But behind it lies a terrifying reality. The real goal of these projects is not to improve humans, but to control them. If you think a chip implanted in the brain will just make you smarter, you're mistaken, because the same technology can alter your thoughts, decisions, even emotions from a distance. Some research institutions in the United States have already proven neural chips can change human behavior, meaning if fear or hesitation arises in a soldier, it can be directly erased from the brain. Now the question is, if the government gets hold of such technology, will they keep it only for the military? Or one day spread it among ordinary people in the name of security or health? This is exactly why many experts say the Transhumanism Project is actually a plan for digital slavery. Suppose you have a chip in your body that records your physical condition, location, even thoughts. You don't know where that data is going, but the government knows what you're thinking, what you're feeling, even when you'll rebel. This is called the neurosurveillance system, where surveillance has entered not just the body but inside the mind. And an even more terrifying thing is, this technology is not only turning humans into robots, but also heading toward turning robots into humans. When artificial intelligence or AI learns to mimic human emotions and decisions, there will be no difference between the two. One day, perhaps we'll see that 50% of the government's military force isn't humans, but humanoid robots with human memories, but no freedom. And then the question will arise, where are the humans? Some believe that behind these secret projects lies the dream of immortality. Wealthy and powerful people want to transfer their consciousness to machines to live forever. But in reality, they might be creating a world where rich robotic gods live, and ordinary humans survive as slaves. Many sources say a secret initiative called Project Eterna is already underway, where the entire memory of the brain is being digitally preserved. If this is true, then no one dies after death. They live on servers. It sounds unbelievable, but in this world of technology, nothing is impossible. The only question is, will humans control technology, or will technology turn humans into its own playthings? Part 4. Ethical Dilemmas and Predictions for the Future. 300 words. In this race of technology, we might unknowingly be selling our own humanity. On one side, scientists say transhumanism will give us infinite power. Death, aging, even mental limitations will end. But on the other side, in exchange for this power, we're losing the most valuable thing: our own will. If one day our thoughts, feelings, or dreams are coded, then humans will no longer be humans, but a programmed entity whose every action is determined in a government or corporate data center. Then perhaps the definition of freedom itself will change. Some say this is the path toward human immortality. But the question is a life without any feeling truly alive? Today we laugh, love, suffer, but if machines erase those feelings, will we still be human? According to many philosophers, transhumanism is a new evil renaissance, where humans want to become gods, but end up becoming monsters. Perhaps one day in the future, the world map will no longer have humans, only perfect, silent, robotic entities, whose smiles are programmed, whose eyes have no emotion. And then history will ask just one question: when did humans start losing themselves? Cipherleaks.